Kasee afiani de mientie said and 70 more ankasa etie. Kane rector now at Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration. You're trying to tell us again, Professor Stephen Addo. Then some more to judge more adrenaline to see be ne Kasabi and then I'm mountain so some ampenia yato bear a no see the ninya tana did you know a swa obey Chief Justice a free honor chess a cobasa padia ebe hadrin then some so any.
Professor Stephen Addo, Kane rector Emma Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration. No penny, akasa edia fa Chief Justice ya Ghana man penny na Adom Akufo-Addo yi na Omafo Kasee ahwa man penny na ye no John Mahama ehana memu asia obeto no ade so eho na se Professor Addo ye kiremu edia se bana se man penny na ye na ye bibia ti se ya ahwa de nsunso enye ena bebro man Ghana Judiciary na sanso na kebema menka bi no ebema no atosini won komotwetwe bia woni sentwereko baako ediye no wochire mu ese eho abehia wo man Ghana emu sa temuafo won madwuma wo mu eye no obema wo no ate wo ho no maye adwuma no weyi eni kwa so bibia de nsa ekeka wo madwuma esa na man bia mu no se kebema menka bi betumi agyina na so a ewo sa temuafo adwuma etumi egyina brane eno nti ode tomanyuko akodo mpanyemfo anim se wo mu emu atemuafo adwuma wo ye no eho hia wo mu no wonja sempem bebre na no de amanyo semeforiforim.
Yato aba amano John Romani Mahama senia obeye bia beboama o my Ghana aya kono no bia de ne dwetire ebehwemu a wonwane mfiri ha ne mo betena ha no obehwe na waya maye economy no atumi agina ne nan so.
As you said, having been there before, I know what the business environment was like, and I believe that it was more conducive to business, and that's why we became a favorite destination for foreign direct investment. In the 4 years I was president, we made averagely 3.3 billion every year for 4 years. Almost 14 billion FDI came into this country. Today we're barely doing $1 billion a year. Indeed, in the last records that I saw, we're among the lowest category of FDI in the whole of Africa. So something must change as quickly as possible to make Ghana once again the favorite destination for doing business. And we can only do that by working with you. You would be the barometer and give us the feedback on what the bottlenecks are and how we need to work to remove those bottlenecks. And so, like I said, I'm willing for us to engage. And I told you at the last meeting we had before the election that our interaction is going to be a constant thing. We'll meet from time to time so that you can give us feedback on what progress we're making in terms of creating a conducive environment for business to thrive. And as I told you, we must use government's financial muscle to help our own business groups in Ghana. And so we'll come out with a policy, speaking with you, to see how we can get a list of products that are made in Ghana so that government in its procurement can use the money that it spends to help Ghanaian businesses to be able to grow and expand. We'll also have to work with you to see how we can take advantage of the opening trade space within Africa. We're not taking advantage of the African Continental Free Trade Area as fast as other countries are. I know that many more countries have registered more products than we have. And so how do we work to do that? Recently, I've been looking on the social media at a map of items that we import. I don't know how true it is. We'll have to, but I mean, it says 1 billion worth of tomatoes. I wonder how we can eat 1 billion worth of tomatoes a year from outside and not be able to produce it ourselves when we have a comparative advantage to be able to do so.
Pampania yato abe John Romani Mahama na de to Ghana fo nyina anim se economy na nye ye bia sade nei MPP aban no kano sesie wo se ke da ho pa wa nyina hoodin mu no se no nko an ye kase ye de ye bibia wa hwe ye nsika sam toto ye no de be da fo ma pagya no kure nye ye eno so mu nkire mu ene.
We know that the economy is in severe crisis. Recently, the managers of the economy and those in government have tried to create a more upbeat, final note before they leave. But I can assure you it's a fluke. The crisis is severe and the crisis is real. Some of the numbers I'm seeing show that we're nowhere near out of the abyss into which we've been plunged. And as I said yesterday, even the energy sector alone can total everything that we've done so far, because the audited energy sector bills keep going up, and the lights have been kept on artificially because we are piling on the debt to the IPPs. If the IPPs wanted to call their debts or shut off the lights, we'll be in total darkness today. But they have invested in Ghana already, and they are not willing to pull the plug immediately. We've held some advanced meetings with them to see how, as soon as we hit the ground running, we can sit and negotiate and see how we can reach an agreement on the debt we owe them and how we can immediately, surgically look at the energy sector so that we can bring in more efficiency, especially in the downstream ECG, which I call the sick man of the energy sector, because if we don't cure ECG and do radical surgery, this whole thing is in danger of imploding, and if it does, it will have dire consequences for business and for everybody who's in business in Ghana. But I just want to thank you for your congratulations and to assure you that I'll have an open door. Government will deal with you as transparently as possible in the environment of a win-win, that government wins and you also win.
What one another more and Seado, Ninano, a motor bike, and a truck, Akufo-Addo Kasee, Kasee etwasi.
Ebra na moto no aircon no wosisu say track bi ebebo mu ema ipakura no wote ni a wo twi moto no akiri no ohwere no nkwa amono mu honom a na bra kwanhia no esi ye no wosisu say nipa bia no wo ben honom eye wonom adwene se owia moto bike no ene ni a wahwere no nkwa no eho ne amanyina na ne esi wo honom poten no yenkotie bi.
Why I'm bringing my handcuffs? What do you mean? Bring me my handcuffs. Please God. You have got this thing. Who is it so that people I will take you to the I will take you to the I will send him I will take him to the hospital. I will take him to the I said I'm going to take him to the office. I said, okay, yeah. Let's see how best we have to solve it. You don't personally come and whip the motorbike, including his belongings away. I will lose someone guy's parents, you come to pick the motorbike, and that fellow's belonging. When I ask why you do that, you are a mechanic, I think
the Makoyenson for Fro, Emo, na Emma, yeah, war Gambaga Witch Camp, and then one more airball incoming. First Lady Lordina Dramani Mahama Basso. One in the foundation, Lordina Foundation, Adia Wabayama woman, I only saw Papa Panyane, Niama Hodua, what dear bro, when you saw Kasee etwaso.
In Maya wom ewo Gambaga Witches Camp, Edia Basubo ama Lordina Dramani Mahama, and a Lordina Foundation, Sien Phoebe Brainy, a Yoba womo and Srabemo, not a more ebetum womo. Now we never be bra Fibia with the Coma womo no is in Chenya. Washasia was sissy baby at Yama womo sanso so, and I walk her so bit to me at San Jumanti and Chere, ama one more sabiaho. If ye die tremono, the foundation at the woman slash Yako Piemo, or Camp Honum, Yawadin me and Yama who do be. Ekwache womo abrawo ye no bo secretary Priscilla Santio Okra, Denchia, efi mampanyina yato ne sobe yino, John Jomani Mahama hukeni, enchen yede mawomo. Na wade tu wonu mwenu muse, sede mmoto nuweti ya nisa pepe na fibiano, womu ediswa womu eye. Nemebia wade koma womu no, ne mweka ho. Angwa wade nuwebiani eka ho, tomatoes eka ho, more drinks eka ho, fruit juice, Milo, eni afufeno mobi. Owie presentation inyinano, coordinator Emma Go Home Project, Reverend Gladys Lariba, Edi akomapa esomua odaro di na Mahama ase sa afi so wanyi na niyama womo na ode se aduane ho niyame abema womo aso hono mu a osade to mpanyimfo ekọ hono mu ne mu se accommodation facility a NDC apenso na nka wosi yedi ama womo no abrama nyoku ne fraban mu abaifofo bae no ato na jeje mu eno nti omo hwe ne mu se abra NDC amanyoku na sasopo aban mu biemu sa accommodation facility obabesi no awie ne kurakura edi ama womo.
So namrashe bedwani a yato abayi no wo abura sebo kwa mankese ene de to na de hye nyina nim se ba wono mo ba waba ne de se de ade hye ne to aba ne bum de ma na mankunim dia ene dia na so adwuma pepepe na obehwe so obeye
me sa wo mo de ame me ye MP amopa mamba osu me biara mo wo ye ha ayezu me sa ne sidu dia bosu me biara wo bo ho ye ha aye ejuma ma se bode meyen me ga ma won anti se me be ya ena oye na ase a oyi kabia ena me de bro bibiara waye nananom ena bedufa wo omanim ena obibiara osore ekoto aba odemam me da wase bi ya wana watu abama mupo medawana asi osanda wabwa madebi mamikebi ya sebi mukena oni netin mede nase sonko mede ma NDC penyifa wawo mori ha waye ejuma waye yen ino yedutwem ibi sida wo mori abakase esu sanda yenyan atrede waye ejuma tena nkasa Anoti oya NDC mbe nyinara a wo mori nwa so meda wona ase bebre
Overlord yeah wono ma traditional area na wono aye president the Mabuno House of Chiefs wo tena akonwa no so no wonya mfie aduonum 25 into wa hye ho efa osaje force ade ye Dr. Fridu Agyemangbedu otosumienu a odi ne wo fa ade na Agyemangbedu odi kan kase no etwaso
Osaje force ade ye Dr. Agyemangbedu eye doma hene wonukro ya no san so ye president a Wadabno Regional House of Chiefs ano na mfie aduonum ni a obetena aduana akonya ne so ya ne senti wadi ne mfie aduonum afinhia na Osaje for ose ade ye Dr. Fridu Agyemangbedu ebedi ne wofa na Agyemangbedu a wodi nkan ade ewo ayehumama bosomeda na etoso aduonum afi apem ohankono ene aduokuno na afinhia na wonum edi no ene kwafie afahye no ababehia ya ne senti wonum edisa adwumadi no nyina ehye so ewa Agyemangbedu the first sports stadium netia na na da so ene our environment our future medina se ene wohini edi ato ne manfo nyina enimu se obehwe amempumtu aba wonum krom honom
obia suma wowom Media number na sidam ni tentini bia ka ya meka ne se tomafo mabuam abonofo mabuam kana mabuam nya hina medi dream nya hina medi dream akra wa kunya no hono nsa ho bo se de be ya djuma amamu atemenka se musika na ho de o so mensa de bibi nkakra anya akase de nso ya da bi bepa enchare ho behu ye be yi niema bebre
ohempon ye bo asiama eyate bubuman hene wode ato ahemfo nyina enimu se eniama ebeboa wo man enkan kro no woma ehun hia wonom se de beya esunsunsuanso opa ebeba wonom kromafo so.
National issues, we need to be involved in national discourse. Enim se aban mamra kese se mayenya amanyosem na emom sem bi aho a na ho behia se ebeka bi. Wo hwe dwumadi ayeye atifina sem our environment, our future. Yasa yatisna mu ho niema ne se de obesi aboa dache na sansema fa yen sasesemi se nananom yamfa yen no antum anka bia hawa asase seya odiban doso aduano ho yedine nsuo ho yedine nti yemesre se nananom yetu ya namon bia niema befa Ghana kanko nimpuntu ho de ma yenyai ese yenyina ye dia ne tum
ene eche good life na ne yaba be piem wo eye malamata market ye ne ye nuanom a omo ton enkukọ ebi ebe chichi nkomo ebi se omo se aka enam mienu amaye di bronye enkukọ dwadie ne etesen na ebo ne nso ededa sensen eja mema wa haba Adom news pacho enkukọ dwadie na afi mu etesen
see this year the press ni conformity market ni yellow
market ni yellow price ni bi deda sensen
this year the layer the nam ye din anu ye 120 na soft one so ye ton 180 200
nti wo sha afi de enkokọ no ade ton aba from pa
because price ni kwasoro na ma price market ni yellow so back 2030 ne won say ane de yellow obi ba maybe ba ku mienu na wato but first no ba ku betima to say 10 20 this year the yellow
nti de na wo ka cha man for mo hwe osisi a
bibre ya mo say ya kokọ ni ewe no so abro ni boa no na akosoro na ma nti this year the as you get a new president that we expected that when things are good there maybe the price will come down so that the next year it will be boom for us
na ha no obi person oto akokọ na mu siesie mu deliver
ya kum wa ha ya deliver ya wa motufo wa ha oto a ya betima de abra obi bia wo bia ye
nti wo hwe nim se obi abetimi aba ha abedi akokọ hu dwa wa ha
aha de ya fine because wo fie na ya ne sise pepe aha de ya ne fine because dia ope bia ya ma oni baje
mate masanso enya obi a obeto na akokọ ye ne nso bechichi nkomo na ya sho no so agentre ma me ma akwa ba
ya
na ene de ne do ba ha
mpaso me abeto akokọ
na afi etwe makokọ no to ne sen
80 cedis
na afi we
afi de almost 120 ti ekosoro
afi etwe mududu ahi na otimi toye
me to be 5 but ene de me buy me nu pe na mtimi toye because ekosoro
ye better was
in kakra me di de Richard Atibere me de anie nti de opese yan kuma me number 0249823240
ye better was pacho ma mi bi nso wa ha ye ne betwe nkomo ma pacho na ahe ubaye
aha boko
o beto akoko
bacha
na wenye bi atodie
oh manya bi ato
afi etwe moto ne sen
mpacho afi etwe moto na 100 Ghana
na afi ye
afi mba almost ne nkukọ bo ayedin nti no yes 1.2
nti dudu ahi na otimito ye
pacho nyame adu mito mienu
ne nti e kire se akokọ bo akosoro
akokọ bo akosoro enso nyame di mu ti yebedidi
yo nti se ne amanfo esie ni afi de akokọ bo ayeden akosoro pa mi a me di dwumedie yi be eja pacha unse betimi no atwe nkomo kakra ibe hu se wu kum nkukọ ni bebre afi akokọ bo otisen akokọ dwedie ne etisen
this year the akokọ dwedie ne akosoro cause last year by this time na yeton akokọ 80 cedis by this year akọ 120 nti jano so said anko years am last year and then contempt but this year say that normal boy didn't and konisa my
konisa wo share ha dream pa
January from ti ya ti hoya ninja banka by this time mobile kura anka yenya kwanse no mobile kasa but this year there uba say ti hoya nyashi nti Janu kwaso my
nkukọ no mudi free hin neba na ade nti na afi ne bo ayeden
kwande yetimi kwafa wo chire to say Kumasi anase Obuasi side any nkoko on side honum wana kwafa no ti lord fair no say dey obekwa to akokọ no o calculate akukwa no bo ni lor kana o de befa akukwa na abana ana ama bibia kwaso nti lor fele na kwaso price ni too high no
ye beda wase nti senia amanfo atie ni eye enkokọ no afi ne boa akosoro pa Adom Churchro said Churchro ne yema mate ni say away
yada se akosia Japan na yete no kana miento aso na yemungra yensem foforo mu na paramount chief awowo trade ono anso na ye otumfo brempon nana subinsra ye otoso miensa nana ese ne wo madwade mu amma ne muso pa wo trade wo atwema kwanwoma mensimu timeka say dwafoforo kra ena nana akopa ho ntoma akase no etwaso yi
Anubin sra otoso emiensa trede enei wakotwa ahomam akobie edwafofra no de ama adwadifo a wo mo ewo trede a ewo atwema kwa ngoma batrompo so ewo asante mantema sede be ya adwadie begya na so brane ne nkasie mu na oche se biaya na adwadifo betena adi dwa emire bia atwam ade a na ho odi a na ho akohia sanade na asi fom etusa na mo de bo adwadifo emai ne nkasie so odi afutuo ma won se wonhwe edwa no eyie
yenyina yenim se yama mo ba bia kanene no mo no edwom hema ka wosesa bi nsu otokra no mutim ewie gba no mutim ene na ma yenyina ye adwene se ye befe ba bi na me dia ma me mo na sade na akontre ka no bia ya yati mfie wa ha mienu nie yenyina yenim so ma na hana na egu bola ya mutum ni hwa eno so minimsa me mano ne me nananum no bia na nya bi na me ka semwani monyam se we ni fa edikan afia ye bewura mi ye be sa hye efa foforo na se nti mo amutranya ye amo anya bi no monsa beka bi ye mfa se dakase e ma ye wura sante ne na sante hema edwa bia wa sante ma mu bia no na asante hema na ye ne dia oseme nka ntira mu se mumfa odo entra dwom ha
ne krakra mu na ante adwo a woye trade adwadifo ahima egina paso de asede mu oduru ma trade hene
aka ba be kante ye di jale no ade acha ye ma ade acha no kwa le ha be no de na se committee fo no ta wo mo hwe ho asamaka nana ya me be shira bate ami shira pa nye nsusko ate be jaga wo bi manya dwe kwa mi wunda kwa mete
amansa chia me kwadwo bi mriku amanebo
asabeye na enkrompunto betumi agina ne nan so ne titiw ne mu mabu na wo mu benya adwuma yensa no nwuma nom ne ade enti ene ya make say World Vision ene Crachin Chumru Assembly Ghana Education Service won mabo homoden pa de mabu no bedu enkono ena afa entity ahodo emu akase no etwaso yi
World Vision dwuma wonum edie no wonum a woni bie ya asabi wo hia adokoro wonum pa ena wo boa wonum na wo hwe animu kwan se emabunu ya esan emprewanyin sen edemdie anase ohia nti wonum entimi entoa school so no wo beboa wonum saa dwuma wodi ye no emabunu dunkono ya wonum eye emadu ene emema enkono ena wonya mu faso a wama wonum sewing machines, hair dryers, ene nyama foforo bi eka ho a obetumi ede asuansa no dwuma. Sasubrako eye education project manager ewo Krache cluster of World Vision.
Dimu ho a odi dwumadie bebre se eye animal rearing. Abimu ye mu abimu nso ho a wo bees mu eye animaking ne ade. Ebimu nso ho no ma wo ye adwuma bi ti se eye adepam eye tray and when I warrior glass fabrication work and a feature juma and so can be cry barbers and the carpenters are home now and none so and there yin so yaki can say and nam in donors no more than more am I yet timmy at the end of way at the upper a year union. I said 1 year name one a juma yanka say I don't have a warrior and more on 1 me. So the bear won't we are once no meet much binum. Na ohia ya kana asemi no so obitima boa ne atu ahye kra
ya mani boni ene owura yi nkomo twetwe no akire no ena wone wono mu a wonya asa adwumadie no so mfaso obi atwetwe nkomo
birthday nke dwuma no mu de egum na aye de mpa patende mu de ne man bae no am I my son a bit easy am I and the day in I don't master Yami ain't sure I'm one young Casey and I crashing to move forward without vision for you as I say and then they almost standing by their time.
Sempre pensou mo dia beju badista. Ya bi mo ko school na enyim nya be ya afa ho. Be ndo ma da romantic no. Na esu ya besebi. Ya besu adwuma yesu anya yesam adwuma. Na da chi na esu ya ya boye bla.
Ba na adwuma mu no ma nhyeda nko yie mame. Esan se na ye need tools materials e de be ya adwuma. But enda yensaka bi no.
Yato Adom TV Premtobre Kasee no so na mabunu ya ewo eye wasa benso won ayade papa pa wo mo kwan bi a wo mo de ko apomuden atena ye no nanye ene wo mo ankasa akeka won ho abomo asiesie kwan no sebe ya apomuden pa bekoso atena ho
ahinkru eye wasafia se traditional area krupo na manfo bebro empem aduonu ena etikrum honom nenso wonum ewa ahokyire bebre mu emfa ho se empempi wode won ade srede ato mpanyinfo animu se wonum akwan ye wo nkrum honom no emfuturu wo suntinka beya wo metwa ema wonum nyade se aban to aso nyina no watie no waya ama wonum Francis Do eye physician assistant ewo Benso community clinic yamani boni ene na twetwe nkomo amwode ato nanimu se esan futu kwan ye wo krum honom nenti tinamufo dodo no a oba yare sabia honom no wonum eden yare wa bi te se respiratory infections ye na won futuro so ene mamanfo enya no ene ba yare sabia ho ebepa yare hye.
Apparently on the same futuro so they are how we we have so many conditions around her. Upper respiratory conditions, pneumonias, they are all around. And I feel the dust itself brings so many health issues. And say you to know, they coming together to make the road for us. It's a way to improve and to reduce some of these health conditions for us.
Nana watche eyachi amehene ewo wasafia se traditional area. Wani amani boni enkomo twetwe mu no wode echewpa ene adesrede atota kwan suayem mensini no ene aban enemu se akwan ya emabunu afato won ho so asese wo twa no omomoden ase wode kuta eba beguso ama wono.
Eda wu bisa ya ye me kasa wa na mmom bi atitu asere se Adom ni we chena so bembo a on ye duma ye nye kasa mebripo ye tu ya ye moto misika ya ni na chese ya bro na woni boye ne ye nye kasa kaka ya di pori ni ye na fitite na sa be bia tu mi fa mo ba po fe bi ye kwa so ma ye ne bia ye ni se ya bro na mo de ne na se Adom bia na bo aduma wo ya ye na nya me Adom ya se ye ni ye bia yakose yetiri yani yakose yetiri ye nyese ndi ebeka na mo so mo hwe no na mo ti yanka dia samu ba ko no matu ya mo a mo so ma ba mo ba ye fa ye kwe mute
Entwasoi na Chief Executive Officer da Moment and Memories Limited womo any one partners UC Mass Mame Anamponsa Samwadua womo ede adesre futuo nema abatan ya wo Ghana se wono ma no ene abefo kwan so nimdie ya nkra no dodo no aye meme ye nka won mo hye ne mum ye hye won mo chi mpushi won mo mpe kwantene ne mfa won fa so ebeboa won dache
Mass international competition akensie bia efie bebra etwemu no eman koda akwanya ema nimdie a won mo wo ewo science ene mathematics mu no wodanadi na afi won mo okosi akan ewo India no wonum ababedru oman mu ewa asumdwe mu na numu ena bra ya mane boni ene ana ampoma asamo adua ya oyesi wa woda moment and memories ano ya wonukro ya esan so ka wonum a wo hyehye sa kansi ene ya mane boni etwetwe nkomo a wode to awofuo nyina enemu se ye na se wo ma ede bibisi wonum ani so se wo be ya wonhye wonum nkran ne wontai wonum achi se de be ya obetumi aye no
ti afutu a medebema awofo ne se omonhye omomma nkran wode se de be yombetime agina edom anim aye enema nka omo on their own they cannot do it because enewiase na ye wono parents will not always be there for their children. It is what they starting in kakra I feel ebeye kakra na ono atimi ye bibia we enye sikafo nkwa na ebetimi aye we are on small corner ubetimi they are starting from a fear sorry schools na wa share nkran na enu titiri unti na ma me dey nkra we ye face and ambassador of me clothing line moment and memory said ebeye ombenya sa akukuduro no magina edom mu aye ade bia omo feri anase ehu bi mpo ento mo so
Pauline akutu asamwadua ena UC Masa Kensi no kodi mu nkunim woni amane boni etwetwe nkomo.
I am happy that I am back. I got this trophy for my school, my parents, and my country. I am telling all children that they should start working hard, start practicing every day to get trophy in a competition. I went to India for the competition. It was very cold there, so you have to force yourself to practice. I forced myself and I got this trophy for my country and my parents.
For that afternoon, my son, Madam Greenhaw, you say now in fact this month a green month. I need to Gary code. Na ya band ni abaye bronya na e timi nche kra. Say if weekend Ghana for ne heyo. Sama nyo hema yi bonomofo ana Kudus shema West Ham. Ana Kudus takofa sama ba. Kudus wa she go de bi enim se okofa konwa na wa tena so ko. Eno akwa Kudus ko she akofa konwa osono shem. Kudus. Wa ko tena osono so pe so kire sen. Wo tena osono so. Ama for 17 wan ko tena chinye so say hey, ba da tena chinye so. To she go no he o. Asoma me so no. Kwaje so no. No, asono. Na man for so akwatena kukurudu so ne dem. Na so be tena ne nchen bi. Omo ti asono so. Si bia mo hwidi abunsem. Oh, cheda kwa de ne. Cheda de ne kaka moto bi. No sana no antena kaka moto bi so. Se wo kwa hwede ntinya fu no. Well, I think Kudus near Bisa no so sheda and oyen sa no chiri say symbolize authority and kingship. Yes, so akwatena blue and red, white and red for so. Kudus na chiri musa they are very special. They say there o she go bia obetena oso no so. Kukurutu sitting on Kukurudu. Yes. The Black Maidens of Ghana oh my idea and 17 no we are host and ring. Na me man ntimi enhye Nigeria no na 17 man no ache Nigeria fo ahye prampram yom ho adwuma o maje ana 17 girls cup no amu wie no asa de kwala na mudi asa bu musei mo ye ma o se we no o mususa tire mu nyina twetwa muti no ana akwala aketo a onni sabe emfie dunso de enwedwe yepo dina ho sam ha nyina flat na kwala ketenkete why tisusu kase na we di asa o mu nyina ye ma almost sentia and no ehwa sama na meja mu ere Madam Gringo no ne space ne moku abetwaso keju na nkasa ne Kasee rubuari
era se yamo akwa ba bia mra Adom TV Premtobre Kasee no eso Ghana mampani na Adom Akufo-Addo na Kasee kire se na memuo no nyame ani mu ne eba no dwemu de ne keta se na won abo homodi ye pa bra won ene agencies ahodo no a won modi ho adwuma no ehia ye de won report eba no eda de pefie niam won ma ye ede siketa se ene proya no kwan Kasee no etwaso
Omampanyi Akufo-Addo eni akire enema hodo bia na ban no aye seba na se wono enko ketasehye ena afi proye ewo manyuma wo kire mu dia asoye ahodo a ehye eko ketasehye ene proye no sisi won budget ahodo wodidi won dwuma no amane muso pa eno ekire se sisi wono mu edi edwumaso ede yakosa ade no wode sansem no tudwa bra National Anti-Corruption Committee edi won hwehwe mu bia wokoye no edan no ewo na soye ewo Jubilee House.
During my first term, we passed the Witness Corruption Protection Act in 2018, creating a framework to safeguard individuals who cooperate with law enforcement, especially in corruption cases. Furthermore, the Criminal Offences Amendment Act of 2020 elevated corruption from a misdemeanor to a felony, with harsher penalties of 12 to 25 years of imprisonment. We also enacted key laws such as the Fiscal Responsibility Act, the Revenue Administration Amendment Act, and the Anti-Money Laundering Act, all of which have strengthened our institutional framework to combat corruption and ensure accountability.
Ebra committee di won krata ekoma no wiye no nipa wogina wonanamu ekasa government statistician Professor Samuel Kobina nim editor omanpanyin ni mu se ekamia yese wonomu ewo opese wonomu beku ketasehye na afi project nso eba na se wonomu endi djuma no padia omanfo enhyeda ehunti so opese omanfo ehudia ene agro enform.
Indeed, throughout our engagement, we did realize that there were strong political will, commitment, and support. But when it comes to political action, we thought that we needed to deepen it, mainly from the perspective of the political arrangements around the anti-corruption interventions and also the funding issue that I talked about. Then the fourth area has to do with we need to do continuous capacity building as our recommendation going into NACAP 4. And this is emanating from the fact that in as much as awareness was very high in terms of the documentation of the NACAP, the tenets and even simple things like the definition of corruption were lacking.
Nijidemo ensem na Nigeria Afrobeat superstar Davido and the NRS when he saw catcher 2024 Beam Fest concert a course so Ghana oh enyemu sasan ye mem pejesi for chese enije enyagro ahumachia na kwabra ebe denya bete ye hwede e course.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here supporting my brother Stoneboy. You know what I'm saying? We here to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're here to have fun. Support my brother. But yeah, can't wait. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Boom! Shut down! I mean, God has been good. You know what I'm saying? I thank God for what He's done all year. You know what I'm saying? 2025 is going to be bigger, definitely. And I can't wait. Let's see what God has. You know what I'm saying?
Near Kim Paluta, so Nidine Thomas, a J. Recon, or the Futu Panama Mebuno, sir, one more near and Juma so. The beer, one who said Juma will be an one for whom she met me a born one that she a conkai.
Kempaluta eyenyum tuni na watu emebunu nyina fo se ade ba kwa esese wo ma wani ebre ho pa ene se wo benya adwuma aye se de beya ebeboa ma wono mabrabo akonkan na ahokyere emma won so se beya won fo won hu enkohye ne yoyi a ensem fatemu ebra wura yi ekọ go so ye ahafomantem mu kropon na obra no wonom eye concert bi wo honom ene woni ya ma ne bonu twetwe nkomo a wode sansemi atu nanim
ya to abana wi but say when I was what I say ni nyina gina obekwa outside obekwa abontin no ko piska so what I say aha enti kwa abontin no ko piska na number one now the meet me account because once I say sika won dwina dwini fin once ask this when you cram brew be oh you so relax because once betimi atobi once betimi akobi so what I say hanti ma piscano sorry I say yeah piscano number one in down piscano in the right way so me say metiano mini ni obia ni case
Mohammed Haruna ene sunafo North manfo ato abama no so nkojina wono mwanemu ewo mrahye bedwemu wono ena wane Clean Heart Entertainment for ka won hubo mu a wonom eye sa concert wode atudwa se mfie nan a idinanimu a wode ko mrahye bedwemu no obobo ne homoden se de beya emabunu a wonom ewukrum ho emua bia wohia no etumi ede ama wonom.
Mayenye no sona Adom TV Premtobre Kasee na hane be makwan na yedesi. Yeda se papa umre no adaje a wode ma ye. Team no so medamwase. Mididi afia amankwa tamaklo. Fire for fire. Etwaso.